All right, and we are back. We're gonna play a good game now. We just got done playing Lifeless. Not bad, just not anything you haven't seen before. And we're gonna play instead Shopkeep. It's very close on the poll results. 31-31 on Wasted versus Shopkeep. Let's do a little bit of Shopkeep, maybe a couple of days worth, and seems like Shopkeep is winning out just barely on a constant basis. Shopkeep? Are you feeling okay? Might have crashed. No, it's fine. Okay. And you guys can see it? No. Oh, right, I don't have a screen region for it. Okay. Shop. Alright. Might have to come back to the forest at some point. Do we have a screen region? We do! Okay, good. It's lagging a lot for you. Try setting the quality down. It's like medium. Or down one from whatever you've got it set at. Source is better. It'll give you the best quality, but you may not have the connection for it, so. Yeah, maybe the long dark too. I was thinking about doing the long dark for whatchamacallit. I'll put it on the list. I have a list of games. You should see what my computer looks like. If other people are having problems with low FPS, let me know. Long Dark and The Forest. I want to see how those games are doing. Alrighty. So we want to do the dragon thing, but we're not quite there yet. So, just gonna. I don't think they've done an update since. They did an update, obviously, that made doors work. They're kind of funky, but whatever. We've sold the gloves. We need to sell the rest of it. Did I forget that quickly? Dude, I forget, like, instantaneously. I am incredibly dumb. I should probably actually get some sort of, like, meds for ADD. Because I am just, like, gone. You also want when you play, 7 Days to Die. It's gonna take a minute to load. Yeah, there's been a lot of updates. Alright. We'll go and pick this up, hand off these potions to Dickie. And, go and go. To Dragonclaw Cave. No, I'm actually diagnosed ADD. Like, I am actually not able to function on a basic human level. I'm trying to fix my coffee intake. I've been just drinking caffeine. I've been just drinking like black tea whenever I want coffee, unless if I'm streaming, and that way I can, you know, kind of make sure that the impact of coffee hits me a lot harder, and I have a little bit more energy, which is great, but doesn't quite work out right. What's Dickie doing nowadays? He's just kind of chilling. We have pants here. And I need to double check and see what the crafting recipe is. I don't really care about the money making or anything like that. I just want the crafting and grinding guide on... Well, getting the meds for ADD. Is kind of difficult, because you have to see like a psychiatrist or a general practitioner, and they actually have to like accept that you have a diagnosis for ADD, and then it's just kind of a bitch, honestly. Do I use a drip or a French press? Drip. Not that fancy. Featured Momo, get out of here. Where's crafting? Crafting, there we go. Is this game any good? This game is good. I actually recommend it if you like sort of sim games or that kind of thing. You have to have a lot of money or insurance. Yeah. That's the other thing. Dragon Bone. So it's plate armor plus dragon gem plus 2 solid bones. Okay. Plate armor. Plate armor. Do I already... Which one did I sell? I sold the gloves, so we don't need the gloves in our inventory right now. And we have some solid bone. Do we have any dragon? We don't have any dragon. So we're going to put that up, we're going to put that up, and then we're going to, I did see a psychiatrist about getting ADD meds, and I had it for a while, but it just got to a point where I couldn't actually get them to show up to appointments where I could get the meds. And it's just like, look, I don't need to talk. I'm fine. But I do need to be able to actually, like, have my shit together. Oh, it still says I'm playing lifeless. Let's change that. Sorry. Like how Mappa was like, you know, make sure you change it every time. And I'm like, I've got this, dude. I've got this. And then I don't have this at all. That's the other thing, is that I'm going to have to start paying for that kind of stuff out of pocket. And meds like that are expensive, you know? So, coffee might be the case. Also, how does the bitrate look now that I've upgraded? It should look better. We upgraded it a few days ago, a few streams ago. Momoko, get out of here. And she started to blame me for not setting up the appointments. And it's like, look, we had an appointment. I don't care if you, like, need to go do something else. Like, we had an appointment. Why is your URL in the stream name? Because I just copy-paste it from all the different platforms and Twitter things that I do. So we need some dragon gems. Yeah, Ritalin's really bad for people with bipolar. Though it's really easy to confuse the two, diagnosing. The hyperactiveness of when you're on a, forgot what the term is. The high energy part of bipolar is very similar to ADD or ADHD. Ritalin is horrible. I mean, and the crazy thing is that if I went and just bought some off of some kid on the street, it'd be so much easier to get hold of. Like, it would be easier for me to buy the drugs illegally than legally. It would be cheaper and easier and more convenient to do things illegally. That's a messed up system. We're waiting for, I guess we should switch subjects, because it's not a terribly light subject, and honestly, that's what you're here for. There's nothing in the trash. We've checked the trash. I'm trying to think of any stories. Oh, that was something that happened the other day. So I was driving around, right? Dropped Tilda off at work, and there was just like a chicken on the side of the street. Not like a chicken that you find at the store, like, you know, dead and plucked and all that. Like a living chicken. I think it was a hen. It was black. It was just there. And it was the weirdest thing. I was stuck in traffic next to this chicken for like a solid, like, I don't know, 10 minutes. And it was just there, pucking around, doing chicken things. And this is Austin. People like to think that Texas is all farmland and all that. Austin is one of the largest towns in America. You know? I think it's in the top 20. We've talked about this before. It's huge. Did it cross the road? It must have, because there was nothing. There were no farms nearby. There's like a dentist office nearby. It's like, what the fuck? Like, this is a major town. Like, there's several thousand people that live here. I don't know why it was there. I should have taken it home. Chickens are assholes. Like, they are. I've known people who had chickens. They're assholes. They're dumb, and they will attack you for no reason. Might have been a hipster who had a chicken, and it got out or something. I don't know, but it was weird. Some people do raise their chickens in, like, yards. Chickens will shit in your apartments, yes. Yes, they will. I don't really have a place for it. Do chickens have teeth? Kinda. You know? They have, like, ridged parts of their beak where your teeth would be if you would imagine that chickens have teeth. They don't have proper teeth. So that was weird. Another weird thing that happened is that me and Tilda went to, oh, Dickie came back, and he came back with a lot of stuff. Is any of this any good? No. Actually, it's not. So you're gonna get back the fuck out there. And, you're gonna get me the shit that I'm actually looking for. One ring? No. Getting rid of that shit. And, the dirt. The beet we'll keep. We'll fry this up. This is a cool looking staff. It's a dragon claw staff. I don't think we can get dragon stuff out of it. Okay. We got raw meat back. Dickie, come on. Anyway, me and Tilda were looking for something. I don't remember what we were looking for. I think she wanted new headphones, so we stopped by... Or no, I was looking for a like, suitcase, because I'm going to too many games, and I need a suitcase. Fry's is an electronics store, right? But they have a lot of stuff. They also have, like, you know, stuff for business type, right? Business type people that, you know, are going to go on trips. So I figured they might have a briefcase or something that I could store my stuff in, right? So we go, and they have this little area in the center of the store, right? And it's for, like, it's a little diner. Nothing special, but they had smoothies, and because I'm not trying to drink coffee all the time, I figure, you know what? You know, a little bit of smoothie action going on. Give me some vitamins. Give me some energy. Sure. I do need the dragon stuff for my list, yeah, but not that. Specifically not that. We should get the grilled meat out of there, because we don't actually need that. So... This is more like Recettear. The Recettear is the common comparison, I would say. So we got the shoulders. We need the boots, the chest, the helmet, and the belt. So I get like a strawberry banana situation going, right? And it's pretty good. We end up, you know, sitting around talking for a bit, and then we decide we're going to leave. She got a smoothie as well. And as we're heading out, you know, because it's an electronics store, they have security guards out front. And when I say security guards, I mean, like, kind of just whoever they have working in the store, right? Not actually people that would really, like, if I wanted to jack stuff from Fry's, I probably could. I could probably do it without very much, trouble, right? Later, Snooty Grub. That is a name. Snootiest Grub. That is... Snooty Grub is a name, it just doesn't happen to be yours. But yeah, loss prevention's there, right? And you know, they ask to check your receipt every time you go out. Like, when I got this computer built, I ended up bringing it there so that way they'd set it up for me. Because, basically, I wanted to make sure that I had time to work on the stuff that I was working on at the time. Some art stuff, and I didn't have time to actually work on building the computer. And I wanted them to do it right, you know? Is this Dragon Bone? No, it's Jawbone. This is a very laid-back game in comparison to Recettear. Yeah. So anyway, we're drinking our smoothie. Or smoothies, I should say, plural. We didn't share one like some 1950s shake situation, like in Greece or whatever. We should probably remove that. And as we're walking out, the loss prevention guy's like, "Yo, can I see your receipt for that?" I want to point out the insanity of that. I do need bones for armor, but it has to be solid bones. Yes. I want to point out the insanity of asking someone to see the receipt of their smoothie, right? So they're thinking that I'm shoplifting, or possibly shoplifting, a smoothie from an electronics store. How the fuck did I do that? How in the actual fuck would I shoplift a smoothie? Why would I do that? Like, why would I shoplift a smoothie of all the things in that store? Like, they have, like, very expensive electronics. They have drones. They have full setups for, like, if you want to have a wind farm, they have the stuff for that there. Like, they have small little electronic bits and bobs that you can use to, like, make robots or whatever. They have Xboxes and, you know, Wiis and all sorts of just stuff. Right? Motherfucker, I said you need to go get some... Look, this meat, it's cute. It's cute that you're bringing me meat, dude, but it's really not working. What kind of person shoplifts a fucking smoothie? Like, what actual kind of person would do that? Bought the right amount, right? No, I actually got that exactly in verse. So, now I have one more that I need, and... Yeah, it's a huge store. It's... So, I'm assuming that to shoplift a smoothie, what you'd have to do is you'd have to go in, right? And you'd have to go behind the the counter, and then you... Like... What? Like, shoplifting a smoothie takes work, right? You pay for the smoothie first, then they give it to you after they make it, right? So you'd have to do it from... You'd have to make the smoothie yourself, not get caught using the blender, right? And there's a guy, obviously, manning the counter in the little diner area. So you'd have to not get caught using a blender and then walk out of there. What the actual fuck? That seems like the most... Like, of the things you could steal in that store, it doesn't seem like that's a possible thing to do. Like, smoothies have the best security system in the entire store. Like, they have some stuff behind, you know, glass, and they have it behind protective stuff. I don't know how you'd steal a smoothie. And eventually the other guy standing next to him, he kind of turns to him and he's like, dude, what? This motherfucker's trying to shoplift from me. You can't shoplift from me, dude. Get out of here with that. What kind of smoothie was it? It was a banana and strawberry. It was good. Like, to steal a smoothie, you'd have to do, like, all sorts of work. It's really not worth the effort, right? You'd have to disguise yourself as a store employee. That reminds me, and I'm not totally sure on this, right? But I believe it's illegal to impersonate, like, federal officer or a police officer, right? But it's only illegal to do that with American officers and stuff, right? So could you pretend you're a Mountie? Like, is that illegal? I kind of don't think it is, right? Is that like a weird way of getting around the law? Like, pretend you're a Canadian Mountie in the United States? Like, you're probably breaking a... You cannot... Yeah. I mean, someone check that out. See if it's illegal. It's illegal in Canada, but is it illegal in America? Is it illegal in America to pretend that you're a Canadian Mountie? I mean, don't do this, obviously, because I don't actually know if it's legal or not. And I don't want you guys getting arrested. There, I covered my ass. But, like, I'm curious. How would it help? Well, you could say that you were, like, a Canadian Mountie searching to find a criminal in the United States, right? Yeah? How do I subscribe from mobile? I literally have no idea. When you're on your computer, you should be able to find a button directly below the screen, but I've never tried to do that on mobile. I don't really watch Twitch streams on mobile. I find that it's actually really, like, laggy and kind of inefficient. Can we say that people from Texas are dumb? Look, I really want to tell you to fuck off, but I also have met people from Texas, aside from myself. And we don't exactly have the best track record, you know? I mean, we did go to space, you know? Houston, we have a problem. Like, he's calling Houston, Texas, right? But that's just because it's convenient to launch from there. So we did do the space program, which is cool. I believe I've glitched out the door, which is fun. It's illegal to impersonate a Canadian Mountie as it is illegal to steal valor in America. Okay. I mean, I don't know if that's actually illegal. Is it? I think it is, right? So, I mean, like, we don't have the best track record for smart people. You know, there's a few smart people that have come out of Texas. Wouldn't say that I'm one of them, but, you know. The control center was in Houston. Launchers were from Florida. Well, fuck. We didn't even get that right. We should probably start up the next day. Stealing Valor. It's when you get the, you know, the awards, like the Purple Heart or whatever. Those are little medals. Stealing that. That's what we're referring to. Is impersonating military personnel or veterans. I thought that was literally stealing, like, their things. I wasn't calling you dumb. I was. What do I think about Brazil? Let me tell you what I think about Brazil. Absolutely nothing. Negative or positive. I really don't actually think of Brazil ever. Brazil is one of those places that exists. And, you know, occasionally I run into someone from Brazil online. But I really don't know anything about Brazil or its culture. I mean, I know the, you know, Disneyland weird-ass made-up version of it. But the Stolen Valor Act. Okay. Why does Rev only sell weed? Ask yourself that question. Bring it back. Bring it inside yourself. You know, this is like one of those Buddhist, you know, questions. What is the sound of one hand clapping? You know, there's no answer to that question. It's just made to make you think, and made to make you stop thinking and reevaluate, excuse me, how your mind's working, you know? In the same way, why does Rev sell weed? There's no answer to that. You know, why do people climb Mount Everest? Because it's there. It's just a dumb fucking reason if you ever ask me. Like, why would you fucking climb a mountain that is known for people dying on it? So, why do I only sell weed but not pipes? I don't have pipes. Where the fuck is Dickie? Like, I'm waiting for him to come back so he can get some dragon bone armor going. And, Everest is a horrible place. Like, really. Like, how long does the conversation... I imagine it's like... It's impressive to do, don't get me wrong. But imagine, like, you climb up onto a mountain. And then what? You come back. Dickie is on an adventure. I did give him potions. I gave him 5 of each. You go up on a mountain, and you come back. Holy shit, she bought that? Fuck yeah. You climb up onto the mountain, and then you come back down. And you tell people about it, right? What do they say? Good job? Like, what do you say to someone? Like, imagine I told you guys right now that instead of going to too many games, I was actually going to climb Mount Everest. Like, that's a dumb thing to do. Like, it really is. It really is a dumb thing to do. Because most people who climb Mount Everest die. Or get severely injured in the process. Like, it doesn't have a good track record. You'd say good on you? Let's say I came back... Let's say the reason I didn't stream this week that much was because I was on Mount Everest. I climbed Mount Everest, I came back, and I'm here now. Ask me anything. Hey, I guess she didn't like the sword, so she just threw it out. I don't think most people die. I don't think most people make it. You have to be in shape. I mean, yeah, I'd probably die if I actually tried to climb Mount Everest, because I'm not in shape at all. Like, I'm in a shape, it's just not a good shape. You don't think it's anywhere near most. Death rate is 6.5%. That's... I mean, it seems like a very rich person way of dying. Wait, Dickie is back. What did you bring? Plate pants. Dude, I don't need this. I need you to go out there. Give me 5 of these. What am I doing? 5 of these. And, 30 weed, yeah. Okay, now, Dickie, I need you to go. Do the thing. There's a lot of ways of dying on Mount Everest, you know? Like, you could fall, you could freeze to death, you could get lost. You could break something. And it's like... Does anyone here know anyone personally who's climbed Mount Everest? Yeah, and imagine you could get lost in Mount Everest. Like, you don't know which way you're going. You eat yourself? Yeah, don't try and eat yourself. It's not going to work. You run out of oxygen, yeah. The air is really thin up there. There's a lot of ways to die on a mountain. Why does my shop just sell so much weed? We were just talking about that. And some reason I started talking about Mount Everest. I'm not really sure how it worked. Death by Yeti, avalanche. A Sherpa shanks you. Like in a prison brawl. Just like takes an ice pick and stabs you in the back. Like that would be a really easy way of doing the Sherpa thing. Just go up. And then, like, once you're on top, just stab them. Like, no one's going up there to... That's the perfect crime. Stab someone climbing Mount Everest with, like, a thing. Like a icicle or something. I mean, you don't really even need to do that. No one's gonna, like, look for your body. You know? Just push them off a mountain. You know? Push them off Mount Everest. No one will ever find the body. And when they do, you know, you'll be dead. And there's no way of proving that you had anything to do with it. Perfect crime. Death by Sherpa. I'm gonna check out that Canadian Mountie thing. You can't bleed someone out on Mount Everest. Oh, God. Alright. I need to see this. Stop giving... If you're gonna go through the trouble of killing someone as a Sherpa, like, become a Sherpa, learn how to climb Mount Everest, and then kill someone on Mount Everest, like... Good on you, dude. How much money would it take to get you to climb Mount Everest? I don't want to die. I'm probably gonna stream for, like, another 20-30 minutes. Is it illegal to impersonate a doctor, a Mountie in America? British Columbia. I'm not seeing anything about it. Yeah, only rich, dumb people climb Mount Everest. That's my opinion. Oh, it's a challenge. It's to go where no man has ever gone before. It's like, what the fuck? Why would you? Why? You can only fly up so high on Mount Everest. Like, you actually need to be rich to climb Mount Everest. Because it's such an expensive thing to do. And just the time off from work, you know? Like, I'm not going to be able to go to work at Walmart or something and be like, hey guys, I need like a week off. I'm going to go climb Mount Everest. You know? They're not going to let me have that. They're going to be like, no, we need you on Saturday. I'm going to be like, shit, but like, I've got this Mount Everest thing. You know what I mean? A public servant. But are you a public servant if you're a Canadian Mountie?
What are you doing?
What if you pretend you're from some country that doesn't exist? Could I say I'm a federal investigator from Weedland? Weedland. If you say it quick enough, people won't think about it. What the fuck, dude? Okay, let me break this down for you. Give me some fucking dragon gems. I'm getting really tired of your shit. You'd have to trick them into thinking you have authority. Okay. Just... Muscle Mania. Schweenville? From Schweenville. And he keeps giving me bones, which, I mean... I like it when Dickie gives me a bone, but, I mean, like, you know what? Like, if it makes you happy to climb Mount Everest, like, if you get some enjoyment out of it, fine. But... there's a lot of things that people can do, and, like, you know, good on you. You're doing a thing, it makes you happy. But it doesn't stop me from thinking that it's a dumb thing for you to do. You know? I'm calling out anyone who's ever climbed Mount Everest. What the fuck? It just takes a while to level. The president is female. Her name is Mary Jane of Weedland. It's great. Well, no one would believe me if I said it was Snoop Dogg. Wasn't the girl in the live-action version of Scooby-Dooby-Doo, like the girl that Shaggy fell in love with, wasn't her name Mary Jane? Which I did not get that joke as a kid, but now that I'm older, like, I understand. Like, they were cognizant of the fact that the joke is that they do drugs. It's a joke. It is? Yeah. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? I'm thinking it might be worth it. I mean, well, fuck. We've already gotten 2 out, so we need to just keep doing this quest forever. I mean, yeah, we could do a quest like weed or whatever. Much easier. These are much easier to do, but do we have the gold statue? I think we have the gold statue. Hold on. Yeah, we do. So there's no point in doing it again. Yeah, we've done all those. The only... We just gotta do this thing. You know what disappoints me? Look, I'm not afraid to admit it. I've watched Jim and the Holograms, and, dude, did you just oh, she was trying to steal weed. Okay, I was gonna give you shit about that, but, you actually probably should do that. She's actually still holding on to the weed. I mean, can we get her down? Might not be able to get her down now. Okay. I like Jim and the Holograms. It was a dumb show. Like, there's some really crazy fucking shit they did. The movie, however, looks like utter shit. I watched the, I've been watching, like, different videos from all the people who are going to be at Too Many Games, so that way when I run into them, I can be like, oh yeah, I really liked your video on this. You know, so I watched, what's his name? The Nostalgia Critic video on it, and, it looks like shit. How is this different from Recettear apart from a different perspective? You don't go dungeon crawling, and you don't have to really stress about stuff. It's a lot easier. Like, there's not... It's a lot easier to continue playing. It's really hard to lose this game. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. His review of it looked pretty good. I get that a lot, Banana, but, you know. What am I supposed to say? Dread was apparently good. God, dude, mana potion? I gave you 5 of those fuckers, and you come back with a mana potion and a bone. I need these bones, don't get me wrong, but I also need you to be bringing back the actual shit that I asked you to bring back. Like, how am I supposed to afford this shit? How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? I mean, I've seen a woodchuck once in my life. Got really excited about it. Like, we were driving around, me and Tilda. She was driving. It was when we were in upstate New York. And, I swear to God, I flipped my shit. I was like, is that a fucking beaver? She could not stop laughing. I've never seen a beaver in my life. I've never seen a woodchuck in my life up until that point. Like, you know, obviously in movies and stuff. And on shows or whatever. But, like, never in real life. But that was a real life motherfucking beaver. Or woodchuck, excuse me. Crazy. Like, I don't see those. Like, we were talking about it today. Like, Texas has, like, we have, like, the worst of all animals, you know? We're kind of like Australia light. We have some, like, awful animals that just kill you for no reason. Like water moccasins, right? Imagine a snake that's jet black, lives in the water, and just will not stop chasing you. And can swim really fucking fast. Also, its bite is incredibly deadly. And they just live everywhere. They're fucking assholes. Rattlers, like, you can hear them. You know? You just stay away from them. Then we also have, like... What else do we have? We have scorpions. Those are awful. Have I seen the new Warcraft movie? I haven't really been into Warcraft stuff since, like... I mean, I guess Hearthstone. But, like, into the lore of it since, like, Warcraft 3. So I don't know what the fuck's happened. Like... We have boars here as well. The movie is about the plot of Warcraft 1. Okay. I don't know, I'm not too terribly interested in it. You might... Well, if I'm watching a movie, it's not for the you know... Child of a massive stink bug and a spider. I'm trying to think of what that would be. I don't know what that is. Probably good that you noped out of there. We also have mud daubers, which pretend to be hornets. And they're gross. They live in hornet nests and attack hornets. So they're kind of nice in that they kill hornets, but they're awful. We have giant boars. They used to crawl out onto the major highway, right? And so we had a huge problem with people, like, hitting boars. Like, these giant boars would just be crawling around, doing their boar thing on major highways. And people would hit them going, like, 80 miles an hour. I don't know what that is in, like, kilometers per hour. I'm sorry. But, you know, school zone is about 20 miles an hour. 80 miles an hour I'd consider fairly fast. You don't really have the reaction speed at 80 miles an hour to be able to stop. So people were hitting these boars and getting in, like, serious accidents with them. Yeah, it fucked up their car really bad. I'm talking about, like, Loop 1. I don't know where Elwyn Forest Highway. 100 kilometers per hour is 60 miles per hour. Okay. It's like 115 or so. Okay. So there you go, international people. 115 kilometers per hour. You hit a boar. Oh, 129 according to DACA. That was a joke. Oh. I don't know what the reference is, though. It could be an actual road, as far as I know. Is it illegal to cook fresh roadkill? It is not, actually. I remember, so my brother had a friend, and she actually ended up hitting a deer, right? And so she called the cops because she was freaked out and she didn't know what to do. Like, she'd never done anything like that in her life. So she needed, like, someone to come by and help her out because there's just, like, dead deer all over her car. Sorry for the graphic imagery. Go out there. Go out there and find dragon bones. Stop fucking around. Anyway, so she calls them, and they come there. 911 shows up. And they're like, well, you know, do you want it? She's like, what the fuck? And they're like, well, you killed it, so it's yours. Do you want it? She's like, no. And they're like, all right, well. Apparently they sell them, like they give them to, like, the homeless. They cook them up, and they make venison for the homeless using, like, roadkill. It's like, what a disgusting system we have. I mean, I guess it's practical, but, like, Jesus. There's some guy's house that I went to once when I was a kid. And we played, like, touch tag in the street, right? Or touch football in the street. Where was I going? What was I talking about? I actually kind of forgot what I was talking about. Roadkill. Deer? Does anyone remember where I started that story? I think that's definitely a... Oh, right. So we were playing touch football, right? What was weird was that, like, they had just, like, a deer carcass hanging from the tree in this cul-de-sac. They're carving it. It's like, why, actually? I was a kid, so I didn't really understand how weird that was. But, like, now that I'm older, I'm like, why the fuck do you have that? I ended up getting in a fist fight that night. Bigger kid was cheating. Can I post a picture? Maybe? Like, sure. I mean, you have my permission to. Someone would have to permit you. How'd they get the deer up there? I mean, you'd put hangers on it, and then you'd... I don't know really how to explain that to you. It's pretty much as you'd think. It's like a meat locker situation, but just hanging from a tree so they could do whatever you do when you skin a deer. You know? Glass brain is linking a knot. Oh my god, what the fuck? That has to be photoshopped. It's a picture of a Nile crocodile. And it's massive. That has to be like at least the size of an SUV. Subs can post links. Oh, okay. Well, there's an advantage for you. Am I going to look at the art tonight? I always look at the art. Assuming there's new art, I will show it. Whoa. Whoa. That is a huge-ass motherfucking crocodile. I am not down with that. At all. How did we survive as a species when crocodiles that big exist? They can get that big? I know, I see it, but like, what the fuck? 20 foot long. I think at the end of this day, I'm probably gonna stop. No worries, zombie. What's up? I don't know. See if is there a reference to it? Like, fucking, I don't know. Lolong was the largest crocodile in captivity. He was an Indo-Pacific or saltwater crocodile. 20 foot point. and 3 inches, which is like 6 meters, and weighed about 2,370 pounds or 1,075 kilograms, making him the largest crocodile ever measured from snout to tail. Why does such a creature exist? I'm kind of just running around. I'm really not paying attention to much to the game. I'm waiting for Dickie to get back so that way we can actually, like, continue with the game. Oh, you can actually fix that, Hothead. Search on the forums. I think it's, like, on the top of the forums. There's a way of getting your save back. I don't know. I don't like golf. Sorry. Getting back to the crocodile situation. There's Dickie. Dragon Gym? Yeah, there you go, Dickie. Good job. You did it once. Get out there and, oh, fuck. I need to actually... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Have you ever seen a bunny moth? Is that a real creature? I think I have. Not in real life, but I've seen pictures of them, yeah. Alright, so we can actually... Golf, I don't think is a terribly interesting sport. Like, people go, oh, well, you know, I could, you know, whenever I talk about streaming, people are like, people watch you play video games? And I'm like, golf exists. Why are you giving me shit about this? Oh, we're under attack. Golf is such a boring fucking sport, in my opinion, to watch. It's like people... Why? So there's an achievement for killing the barbarians with your sword, and I think I got it last time. In fact, I'm sure I did. Was it just the one guy? Was there literally just one? Are we fine now? Are we done with this situation? We're done with this situation. Alright, well, time to bring the barbarian to a little bit of an orbit around my body and throw him into the trash. There we go. Okay. It's not much of a raid. God, roller derby in Texas, Austin specifically, pretty goddamn intense. Like, if you do roller derby, good on you, because that shit... I don't know if you guys ever have watched roller derby, but it's like competitive 90s skate rink. Like, people actively attack each other. I don't understand what the overall objective is, but people just slap the shit out of each other on roller skates. It's pretty insane, but, you know. First team down. I think there's like a ball or something involved, or some sort of... I don't know. I don't know shit about roller derby. I'm pretending like I do for the sake of an audience. That's what streaming is. Literally talking out of my ass. I've honed this skill. I'd fucking watch Quidditch on roller skates. I'd be down with that. UT, the University of Texas, has a Quidditch team. Apparently they're really good. I watched them practice once. Imagine this in your head. A bunch of people, jocks, right? We're not talking nerdy kind of people. We're talking about people who probably do weightlifting. They're standing on brooms. Like, they have brooms between their legs. And they're running around with it between their legs. And they're playing Quidditch like in the movie or the books. Now imagine how dumb that looks. Just conceptually. Think about a bunch of, you know, fairly fit people running around with brooms and throwing dodgeballs at each other. While one guy runs around, How does the snitch thing work? I was about to explain that. There's a guy, right? He has a thing on his back, right? Sort of like flag football, except for there's one guy who just runs around like a jackass. That was my understanding of what I was looking at. It was really a surreal sight. You need a video of this? Hold on. Hold on. We're pausing this shopkeep situation for a second. Give me a second. Real Quidditch. Yeah. Well, I mean, there's some people doing skydiving Quidditch. Quidditch World Cup 2014. Yeah, sure. Oh my god. Oh shit, UT's at this. Okay, you can find this video on YouTube. It's called Quidditch World Cup 2014 Finals. Texas State Quidditch versus University of Texas. Joe Schmo uploaded this video. We're gonna skip to the part near the end because we need to look at this shit. See, we always say that like Japan does weird stuff, but we have fucking actual Quidditch. Like, why? Why? Let me give you a screen region of this shit. We're not gonna watch the whole thing. We're gonna skip around some. Why? You know what I mean? It's like... Like, we want Harry Potter to be real so bad that we're actually doing this. Okay, here you go. Fit to screen. Okay, hold on. We'll get back to shopkeeping in just a second. I figure you guys expect this at this point.
Ready.
We're starting at the beginning because I want to see how they do this. It looks a bit like lacrosse, honestly.
We have a pause in play. It's possible he was beat before taking the shot. A quick deliberation.
What the fuck?
In a game of utmost importance, the refs want to make sure to get it right.
So we're like 30 seconds into this video and they're already having an argument about whether or not he got a point or not. Good game. Let's watch the end couple of seconds. Spoilers for the Quidditch World Cup 2014.
He's trying to pull again out of reach. And another beat. No. Waved away by the ref. Oh, a time. He missed by inches that time. Another dive. Our game is still going.
Why are people watching this?
It could be. It might be. Yes, it is. For the second year in a row. University of Texas.
I mean, there you go. They won. Also, I want to show you another thing. Hold on. I'm going to show you another thing. College... Why are we watching this? Because I wanted to show you, like, I saw them practicing. Like, I was just, like, walking around UT one day, and I saw them doing this. They had the brooms, though. Anyway. What is the name of it? There we go. I'll show you some fucking real sports. This is a sport of champions. Right here. I'm about to show you some real ass shit as soon as it decides to load. And then we'll get back to shopkeep.
Now Carney coming from behind to go right at Thompson here. Back and forth. K8 took a quick early lead, but did they get enough points early on? Duncan is able to come back and get the victory.
You guys can't see anything, but when you see this, you're gonna blow your mind. Bam! Competitive juggling!
Ying to beat. Carney throwing his body all over the field, both on offense and defense. Orton with a little kamikaze. Knocks that one out of the combat arena, and now they'll flip it over, and Carney will take over as the runner. Nice coming in and out, fast and furious. Carney once again now, he's going to be double teamed here. Can he get to it? 720 there, but he couldn't bring it in. Levy makes a catch. That was a huge battle. Orton eliminating people left and right.
That guy right there. Oh, you seeing that? Oh, the entire team wipes. Look at how intense this is with this music. Oh, god damn. So you can swing, but you have to continue juggling. Team kill. I love them like menacingly juggling at each other. My favorite part of that is them just walking at each other juggling, being like, I'm about to fuck up your world, bitch. Anyway, now we're doing this. What do you even do? So the winning team is the last team that has at least one person juggling. Right? And you have to be juggling 3 at a time. But you can throw one up in the air and then take a swing, right? So you can totally fuck up someone else's juggle. I'm about to juggle the shit out of you. Yeah, it's like two gangs snapping their fingers at each other. You know shit's about to go down. Like, I don't care about, like, any other sport other than competitive juggling. Mods permission to post taser ball. What the fuck is taser ball? Is it like football, but the ball has tasers on it? Because that would be fucking hilarious, and I'd watch that. Oh, holy fuck. You know what else? Oh, fuck, what was the name of that? What's the name of that wrestling league? Football. XFL. The Texas Outlaws. This is great. Oh, Dickie is back, and he brought a whole fuck lot of nothing. Thank you, Dickie. I definitely needed nothing. I needed to have a whole bunch of fucking nothing. Thank you for that. Ultimate taser ball. I'll be looking at this while I wrap up this stream here. This sport should be illegal, you say. Is it literally just like a giant soccer ball with tasers on it? That's fucking hilarious. Wait, they have tasers? What the fuck? Partner with AdRev and make money on YouTube. Fuck AdRev. Honestly. They are assholes. AdRev can suck my nuts. I hate those guys. Sorry. They are the reason that a lot of videos that I get don't come out immediately. And that video is just like, partner with AdRev and make money. It's like, yeah, you fucking steal money from people who actually earned it. I know you didn't. You don't have the copyright for fucking whatever. Like fucking this bootleg fucking song. A lot of Frozen Flash games end up that way. My most popular Frozen Flash game, full stream, actually I don't get money from. Some random person does. You didn't do anything. Didn't write the song. But you figured out how to game the system that YouTube has. YouTube, you can suck my nuts sometimes. Honestly. Anyway, let's look at the art. Let's see if there's anything new. And if there's not, then that's where we'll end our stream. What do I think of Tase Ball? I've never seen this artist before, but this artist has a lot of style. Let me show you. Not this. This is me. You can buy this shirt, though. bit.ly/revshirt. You can get it on a shirt. It's pretty cool. Let me show you the art that I actually was going to show you. It's from Pizza Panda. Sorry, I get salty about that specific company on YouTube because they have taken so much money from me illegally. Taser Quidditch match. But here is a image by Pizza Panda. I really hope I can see more art from this person because this is amazing. I love this style. The beaver is like, you fucking know it, bitch. Let me zoom in on that shit. Hold on. Hold on. Fucking properties. No? Edit scene? Yeah. Hold on. Let me show you this shit. This beaver, he is ready for me. And I'm like, what the fuck? And this beaver is ready to fuck up my day. It's like, damn straight, bitch. I am a goddamn beaver. And I will fuck up your day. Anyway. I don't know where I'm going with that. That's pretty much where the stream ends. So yeah. You can always post your art up on the Boru. I believe that's the only new art. I think it's actually a woodchuck, but I mean, I don't fucking know what a beaver looks like, so apparently. They're weird. You know? We don't get them here. We don't have enough water. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for sticking around for the art. Thank you for watching me and listening to me talk about stealing smoothies as a Canadian Mountie, or whatever the fuck I was talking about earlier. And yeah, thank you. Competitive juggling. You guys learned something today. You guys all learned something today. That competitive juggling is an amazing sport. I'm going to head out too. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Let me see who else is streaming, and I'll host them as well. Later, y'all. Bye.